Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. And God, is that mustache just something interesting to look at. If you have a mustache type M right now, is Aaron Rodgers going to retire, Tom? This is an interesting story. Now, normally Colin Cowherd is a bunch of you-know-what, but this one's interesting.
Cow turd. It flows off the tongue, I'm sorry.
What, the mustache or the...
Cow turd.
I know.
It's
I was
funny.
kidding. I was making a bad joke. Yeah. So, Cowherd goes on and basically says that he could see Aaron Rodgers being the next, Tony Romo, the next Andrew Luck, retiring before they're out of their prime because of he's making the turn at the 18th hole.
Well, towards the 18th hole.
Sure.
That's the proper golf
Obviously,
analogy.
I golf.
Yeah, you don't golf at all there. I actually don't like the comparison to Andrew Luck and Tony Romo. Andrew Luck is his own separate category.
Thank you.
Much like Barry Sanders.
I think both of those players
It was just different. I don't think it's fair to say, well, who's the next Andrew Luck? You get one every couple of years. Sometimes even less than that, or more than that. And then the comparison to Romo
is horrible.
Romo was broken. I will forever love Tony Romo. I wanted to name the dog after him, and I lost that one.
So instead, you're going to name your kid.
Yep. Going to name him Timothy Rex Downey, T-Rex Downey.
My God.
But for Romo, he was broken. Rodgers not broken right now. Now, is he the same as his prime?
No.
No, of course not. But he's still playing pretty damn well.
Very well. And now they finally have a defense. Now, I'll also say this about Rodgers. He's not putting up the big numbers that we've seen in the past, but he doesn't need to. Aaron Jones is having an unbelievable year. Aaron Rodgers. So, how much longer will Aaron Rodgers play in the NFL? So, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years?
He's got several left.
I would have liked to think so.
I think he's going to want to play until he's 40. I really do. I think he wants to get
with that mustache. He looks like he's 40 years old.
And he doesn't look that old, by the way. I think he's still in really good shape. And obviously it's different because about 40-year-old, wow, they're like super young in normal life. And now in NFL, it's like, wow, these guys are ancient.
Micro Mike says 3 more years, who is a Lions fan.
Makes about
the Popo
right?
says 5. Fins up, I'll take the under, says 96, Tom. Ronald Waller goes right in the middle, 4. Bradley Goodell says 6 more. So how much longer will Aaron Rodgers play in the NFL? If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, this is NFL Daily by Chat Sports. Throw it in the comments. He talked about Aaron Rodgers, and he said he was kind of like Andrew Luck. This rumor is mind-blowing. Andrew Luck to the Raiders in 2020.
You can take this one, man.
Well, for some reason, Tom, Pro Football Talk started the rumor that Andrew Luck will be playing for the Raiders in Las Vegas in 2020. I mean, I get it. Luck retired at age 29. That was crazy, okay? Absolutely insane. But the fact that people will just take a tweet because it's based off of a Twitter account with a blue check mark might even be crazier. Now, if you didn't see this tweet, it's a few days old. Here's Pro Football Talk's tweet. I have absolutely nothing to base this on whatsoever. Incredible. But I continue to have a weird feeling that Andrew Luck could be the Week 1 2020 starting quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. My theory, he was just either A, drunk at 8:21 a.m.
So not
possible, or just really hungover because I don't really understand you putting this out, or it's 2019. You need impressions. Maybe your Twitter account is hurting a little bit.
I just want attention.
I mean, who doesn't want a little bit of attention?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. The issue, I think, I have a lot of people who are always like, Mitch, this rumor's out there. Could the Raiders get him? People forget that if he comes back, he's still a Colt.
Yes. That's how it works, guys.
It's not that easy. You don't just come right back into it and then all of a sudden, guess what? That's what happens. Now, we originally talked about, what it would potentially go for. I think Andrew Luck, what it would require is probably 3 first-round picks. And I hear already some people yelling at me, Mitch, there's no way the Raiders would give up 3 first-round picks to this year, 1 next year for Andrew Luck. So I did some digging, Tom.
Yep.
I found a article from Around the NFL podcast back in 2018.
It's an NFL Network podcast.
Okay, back in 2018 that said if the Colts and Browns were to make a trade, you ready for this? The Browns would have to give up the first pick, the 4th pick, 33rd, 35th, 63rd, 65th, and a 2019 first-round pick just for Andrew Luck. So if that's what you got to give up for Luck, because if he comes back, it's probably 3-rounders. So for all Raider fans out there, keep that in mind.
Also, like if you're Andrew Luck, the Colts have your rights. The Colts still need a quarterback.
Yep.
They're going to want to keep him.
I mean, Jacoby Brissett's
They'll flip Brissett for something.
Now, he's been okay. I will say this, though, Tom. If Andrew Luck goes to the Oakland Raiders. Oh, God.
You'll be ecstatic.
Too soon. The Las Vegas Raiders. There's two things I'm doing. I'm going to buy a ticket to Vegas because I'm going out there. Also, man, I'm probably going to end up getting an Andrew Luck to the Raiders jersey.
Yeah.
You got to get an Andrew Luck Raiders jersey. And if anybody wants NFL jerseys out there, we got an unbelievable deal right now. Limited time only. Go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. But we have more than just a Josh Jacobs jersey. Tom, any player, favorite team, shout out your favorite team, shout out your favorite player, and go get a jersey. Chatsports.com/NFL jersey. Limited time only. Tom, if you get one jersey, what would it be?
Deion Sanders. The answer is always Deion Sanders, even if I already have one.
Deion Sanders.
Because he's the best. And then I'll get one that just says prime time on the back.
I don't know how I feel about that.
How cool would that be? It'd be awesome.
I don't know.
By the way, guys, that link is in the comments and it's in the description. So all you got to do is click on it and go explore what they have
Sean Reeves says
sale.
Ravens. We're seeing some 49ers, a Cowboys one. Well, Dak's right there. I'm also saying the Bears. Continue to get your comments flowing in here. Which NFL jersey would you want? I'll tell you what. Here's another jersey that if this happened, it would sell off the shelves.
The old one's going to burn again. Which is dumb, by the way. Don't do that.
Odell Beckham Jr., Tom, the rumors, they're not stopping. Could he be going to the 49ers? This is fun.
Time is a flat circle. This is not the first time we've done this. We did it with Lev Bell earlier, Jamal Adams. Now it's Odell Beckham, both last season and this season here. Jimmy Garoppolo and Odell Beckham are friends, apparently. Remember, Fox's Jay Glazer reported a couple of days ago, I guess it was on Sunday, whatever day it is now, I lose track of time here, that Odell's telling coaches and teams, hey, come get me. Like Earl Thomas, come get me. And he also apparently told the Niners, I'll come here after they played against San Francisco.
So the 49ers whoop up on the Browns, and then, like,
it was an embarrassing
OBJ, Jimmy Garoppolo, they're hugging it out. And he goes, hey, I'll play here. And Jimmy's like, I know. Yeah, real believable here. So let's just have some fun. Let's say OBJ wants to go to the 49ers. Let's say he wants to get out of Cleveland, which, hey, I don't blame him. Now, there were reports that the 49ers, or that the Browns wouldn't get a first-round pick. My argument here is
they absolutely would.
You have to, right? I mean, you can't give up what you gave up and not get back a first-round pick. So here's my argument, or why they probably have no problem giving up a first-round pick. First, it's going to be later in the draft. But the NFC West right now, very, very tough. The NFC in general is very, very competitive. Let's just go out and say the 49ers, they don't win a Super Bowl. It could happen, right? Winning a Super Bowl is tough. What's the one way that maybe you can make a difference?
Take that big step forward.
Go get OBJ. And Emmanuel Sanders is also a free agent. If you're a 49ers fan, would you want OBJ? I want everyone right now to throw OBJ in the comments section. Now, here at Chat Sports, we are the #1 channel for NFL content. So I want you to do this right now. You watching? Hit the subscribe button. It's below. It's a big red button that says subscribe, or if you're colorblind like Tom, it could be gray.
I'm not colorblind.
Yes, you are. Don't lie to the people. We are the #1 channel for all NFL content. We do NFL draft content as well. We're going to put the link for you in the comment section. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure you go check out our channel. And also, another reason to subscribe, tomorrow, we're going to be releasing a video on Odell Beckham Jr. and his top 5 destinations if he is traded in 2020. Let's talk about another player that could be traded in 2020. That's Cam Newton. Going to the Chargers. Go Chargers, go.
That weird, by the way. That was very strange from you. This kind of makes sense for LA. Rivers is not the same guy. They've got a lot of the pieces in place.
He's tired, Tom. He's got to take care of 9 kids.
He does. Hire a nanny, man. I think for the Chargers it makes some sense. The further along we go, the more we watch Kyle Allen. Are we all on board now? Allen's not that good? Are we?
Yep.
Okay, so you're okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Who you taking, Newton or Allen?
I'm taking Newton.
There we go. Finally got him back on the train here. So I don't think you're going to see the Panthers really shop Cam Newton. I think they'll listen, but I think it might make the most sense for Carolina to give it one more year with him.
Yep.
And then evaluate. The Chargers, meanwhile,
it's not good for Phillip.
They got to find help too. It's not great.
So I've actually seen an article out there that it's not Phillip Rivers' fault, and it's not that he's not the reason why they're struggling. Let me make one thing clear. I think he's one of the biggest reasons why they are struggling. I still think that their defense is very good.
I mean,
yes,
the right tackle spot's pretty bad too, but
their offensive line has been bad. But Phillip Rivers, if you watch them play, his arm talent is not the same. Sure, you're going to look at stats. They've been losing a lot more, so he's putting up passing yards. But watch the games. Phillip Rivers just doesn't have it anymore. He's 37 years old. It would not surprise me whatsoever if this was his last year. Now, you want to talk about the 18th hole? He's on the green on his 18th hole, getting ready to putt it in.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing Phillip can do, it's put a ball in a hole.
And I think for Rivers, maybe we're going to deal where he goes to Carolina and we played at NC State. Maybe that could make a little bit of sense there.
Okay. So Phillip Rivers, Cam Newton, that's this rumor. Where will Cam Newton play in 2020? Tom, we've done some videos in the past.
I think he's sticking in Carolina.
Think he sticks in Carolina?
He goes to Chicago.
Yes.
Mitchell Trubisky might be fooling you guys with this nice little sample size here, but he's still not very good.
Where will Cam Newton play in 2020? What do you guys think? I was hoping that you would say the Bears. I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining. Mitchell Trubisky, clearly not the answer. Where do you guys think? Fins up says the Bears. Troy Daniels is going to go with Carolina. Continue to get your comments flowing in here. Where will Cam Newton play in 2020?